I reverse sledded my way off painkillers. So what's my official advice right now if you don't have a sled? I would say to extra regress your reverse step up. That means using extra assistance, extra slow on the way down, because that way down is the fundamental difference between a sled where you do that motion, but now you're right into the next leg. You never handle that force called eccentric force, the way down. But eccentric force is even more powerful to adapt you to be bulletproof. And just with a reverse step, you could be on a stairwell with a good railing and with the right intent. People have written in, you know what? I did the program, never had the sled. Honestly, I'm seeing about 50-50 results because I think that many people don't have a sled. And the ones who really understand how this exercise works, it doesn't work from what you force yourself through. It works from actually changing your ability in these muscles and tissues without ever working through pain. And just by elevating the heel, you make the movement considerably harder and more beneficial for the knee and the surrounding muscles. So most people want to start, we start right here in my system, then we would progress to here, and believe it or not, we then actually would remove that. So now what position is this? You're right here and you're pushing through the ball of your foot. So you're getting strong through the ball of the foot and the muscles that most closely protect the knee at the same time. So in present day, I simply alternate between the heel elevated version and then the next session, the heel elevated version manually. So this is the second layer of really direct knee training, reverse step ups. And even though I personally reverse sledded my way off painkillers, in fact, it was with a buddy in the car, butt against the car, just going backwards. People have done this backward up hills. People have done this on treadmills where the treadmill's not turned on and you're reversing, you're using your strength to spin the wheel. All those methods are a bit shakier. Gym owners don't like the treadmill one. It's not necessarily safe on hills or out in roads, pushing cars backwards. So that's why my official advice is, unless you have a smooth sled on turf or an internal resistance sled that works smoothly if you don't have a turf, I would say understand the value of reverse step-ups, but with extra attention to regression. Assist yourself extra if you have to. Go extra slow on the way down. So I hope this helps. And if you've heard me say this stuff 1,000 times, well, I appreciate you 1,000 times. It's not necessarily good for the algorithms to keep saying the same dang thing, but considering how many people have gone off painkillers off such simple methods, it's something I got to do. So I really appreciate you bearing with me.